In today's video, we're going to explore how to create truly unique word search puzzle books that make you stand out from the crowd. Hello home bosses, my name is Nouri Yacobi from thehomeboss.com. Welcome to my channel, which is all about helping you to create money online from self-publishing. In my previous two videos, I talked about a software that creates word search puzzles in different shapes, not just the boxed format. And I've already discussed the features and the pricing in my previous videos, so today I want to talk to you about how you can make your puzzle books really stand out. And this really goes for any books, not just word search puzzle books, but this applies to any of your books. The more unique you make them and the more content you put in, the better. So I thought I'd talk about some creative ideas for you so that you can make your books really stand out. You know, I always talk about this. I always say, make your books different to the ones already on Amazon. So this is a way you can do that. And the software that I'm talking about that creates word search puzzles in different shapes, it's absolutely amazing for that because there's nothing else out there as far as I know. And it's the only one at the moment that creates these type of word searches. And it's so easy to use. And if you want to see how I create a book with this software, I think it was the video that I did previously to the last one. So have a look at my previous videos, or I will link to them after this one, and you can see what I mean about this software. And let's dive into today's video. I'll show you what you can do with your books. So let's talk about combining different types of content. The software that I told you about not only creates amazing shape word search puzzles, but it can also help you create coloring pages and other engaging activities. Imagine having a puzzle book that features a word search puzzle on one page and a coloring page on the next. This would make your book a one-stop entertainment hub for puzzle lovers and people who love coloring as well. And this is especially good for children's activity books. So in a normal puzzle book, you would have a puzzle on the left-hand side and a puzzle on the right-hand side, and the same again on the next pages. But wouldn't it be a really good idea if you had a coloring page on the left-hand side and the puzzle on the right, or vice versa? So you just alternate a coloring page with a word search page. And that would make it much more interesting, especially if you're making a book for children. They can color in the page and then they can do the word search puzzle, and that would be quite educational as well. So I have created a mock-up here of a book that I'm calling Knowledge Quest, and it's all about space. So you would theme it all around the niche that you're targeting. So this is one idea, and another idea is to incorporate stories into your puzzle books. You can write a short story or a fun anecdote and place it on the left page, while on the right page you can include a word search puzzle that uses words from the story. And this approach not only entertains, but it also challenges the reader's memory and vocabulary skills. So you could have an example like I've done here, where I've written a short story about space, but it includes the words that are on the next page that you have to find. So you could even do it in a way where you don't give the clues, and your instructions could just say, find the words in the story in the puzzle. So you could do it without clues. You could just tell them, give them instructions to find the words from the story, and you could make it like a game where you ask them, see how many you can find, and then if anything you can give them the amount of words that are hidden in the puzzle so that they know when they've found all of them. But you don't have to tell them which words they are, so that makes it especially entertaining for them. But you could also have a page with the solutions. So there's so many different ways of doing this, and I think that makes your book stand out from the others, because most books will just have one puzzle after the other, and this makes it far more entertaining. You can make a whole activity book like this. And that is where you can combine different puzzle types to create a diverse and captivating puzzle book. So I've done something like that here. So you could mix shape word search puzzles with other types like Sudoku, crosswords, or word scrambles. And this will provide your audience with a variety of challenges and keep them engaged for hours, hopefully. So this is another way you could do it. I've got a maze puzzle on the left-hand side, and then I've combined it with a word search puzzle. So this is another way you can structure your book and just make a whole activity book with different kinds of puzzles. You can still call it a puzzle book if it's just puzzles, but you could also include other activities, and then you could make an activity book. And for a more personalized touch, consider designing puzzle books around a specific theme or occasion. You could create a holiday-themed book with puzzles shaped like Christmas trees, Easter eggs, or pumpkins, and alternatively, you can focus on a niche interest like sports, animals, or travel destinations, and that way you can cater to people who are interested in those areas. And like with any of your other books, it's really important to find a niche for your puzzle books as well. And another thing that you can think about is incorporating educational elements into your puzzle books. I have done that here, as you can see. So for example, you can create a shape word search puzzle featuring historical figures or events, followed by a trivia page that delves deeper into the topic. This will not only entertain readers, but also provides them with valuable knowledge. And I've done that here, and bear in mind, this is a book for children, so I've made the pictures quite child-friendly, and you have to also write in a child-friendly way. So I've made a page that says, know more about space. What is the name of the spacecraft that landed on the moon in 1969? The answer is Apollo 11. But then I also included some text that talks about the landing on the moon with some information, and I've written it so that it's easily understood by children. And you can also incorporate this with the words that they're looking for in the word search. So it just gives it an extra page, and it gives it extra content, which again makes your book stand out from all the other books on Amazon. And that is so important because most of the books on Amazon will have very simple boxed word search puzzles just with a square shape. Nothing wrong with them, and they do really well as well, but you can take your books that little bit further and make them even more special by adding all the things that we've been talking about. So what do you think? Has this inspired you to create these type of books? Let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas as well that you could use to put in these kind of books. I'd be really happy to hear that. And if you're interested in the shape word puzzle generator app that's come out, I leave you with a price list here. And don't forget that those prices are only valid during the launch. Once the launch is over on, I think it's the 8th of May at 11:59 p.m. EST. Sorry, I'm just looking it up. And once the launch is over, then the prices will go up. And I'm using this software at the moment, and I'm really excited to create more books with this because I think I can make some truly unique books with it. And that's what it's all about. It's all about creating books that nobody else has out there. And there's just so much that you could put in a book like that. So I hope today's video has helped you in getting some ideas for this. And don't forget that you can also use that software to create these books in different languages. So you could create a word search puzzle book in Spanish, in German, in French, and it's even got a Japanese function. So you can create books in Japanese, which I never thought I could make books in Japanese, but you can. But obviously make sure that you get somebody to proofread and get someone to translate it for you if you don't already speak those languages. I translate my books very often into Spanish and German because I speak those languages, but if you don't, then definitely make sure you use a translator. Don't use Google because those translations are terrible. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is the bonus that I'm offering to everybody who buys through my link. I will leave the link under this video in the show notes. And the bonus is the Ultimate Word Search Puzzle Book Creation Guide. I always have to look it up. It's such a long title. But it's a guide that will help you enormously with the creation of these kind of books. Actually, it will help you with the creation of any word search puzzle books. And the guide is packed with useful goodies to make your book creation journey more successful. It has a comprehensive niche research keyword list, so there's lots and lots of keywords that I've already put together for you so that you don't have to. And then there is a collection of inspiring niche ideas. So I've collected ideas from A to Z, and there's about 14 ideas for each letter of the alphabet. So those are all niche ideas. So anytime people ask me, can you give me a niche? They are in my guide for this particular type of book, for your word search puzzle books. And the other thing I've included is an introduction page, template and examples. You know, when you write a book or you bring out a book, you need to have some kind of introduction page to let people know what the book is all about and how they can use it. And if you're making something a little bit more creative, it's not just a word search puzzle book and you're including other things, you want to really explain that to your customers and make it sound really good. You want to make a lasting impression with a captivating introduction page. So my templates and examples will help you craft the perfect introduction for any niche, ensuring that your readers are engaged from the very first page. And I've also included the ultimate word search puzzle book creation cheat sheet. And this is really useful because have you ever wondered how the pros create such fantastic word search puzzle books and how they get so many sales? So what I've done is I've gathered their secrets in a step-by-step cheat sheet just for you. So you can learn from the best and create amazing books that your readers will love and share with their friends. So I've paid particular attention to what other creators do with their books, how they get sales. I've really studied this, and that's included in the bonus guide that I've included for everybody who buys the software through my link. And again, my link is underneath this video. That's where you can find it. And have a look at my previous 2 videos which show you how you can create a book like that. And my last video explains all the features and the pricing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. And I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.